Cal State Fullerton on top of USC with 2 more innings to go. Trevor Hinkle's going to come out. Been a pretty good ball game today, Cooper. A little normal back and forth Tuesday game, little of this, little of that. Not necessarily the clean game, of course, that you'd love to have, but as far as the pitching, both teams got to be pretty happy with their pitching today.
Well, the pitching's been really good. It's been 2 mistakes in the field by USC at bad times that have allowed Fullerton to take advantage. Also a mistake by USC at the plate, the pitch clock violation by Jacob Galloway with runners in the corners, 2 out. The opportunities have been opportunistic, for Cal State Fullerton. For USC, they just haven't taken advantage when they've had theirs, and as a result, it's 4-1.
And 6 outs to get for Cal State Fullerton right now, with USC coming up in this inning against Trevor Hinkle, Carson Wells, Johnny Olmstead, Cole Gabrielson. So this is the heart of the order right here. You're going to get those home run hitters for USC, as Wells fouls back the first pitch, 0-1 from Hinkle. Hinkle had been the Saturday starter, sent down to the bullpen. His 6th appearance now out of the pen after 7 starts. 45 innings, 41 strikeouts, 19 walks. And just a bit high on that one. So Trevor Hinkle, really the guy that throws the hardest for Fullerton. He's a mid-90s pitcher. He's got good spin stuff. Just a matter of the consistency. And as pitchers go, as he gets a 1-1 swung on and miss on a fastball. Pitchers, if you miss by this much, now the ball is getting turned around. It's a tough discipline, because there's not a lot of margin for error in the modern strike zone. Guys will turn it around. So it goes up, and Wells just got a piece of it. Still 1-2.
Yeah, for Hinkle, the big question is his command, right? We know he can throw that fastball in the mid-90s. Can he consistently get it over the plate to challenge hitters?
And Wells with a hit streak to consider. Titans leading the Trojans by 3 on all of 2 hits. Wells into right field. Nat Gill off the wall. Here goes Wells into second base. And USC has the leadoff man on with a double. Nighttime air turned that from a homer into a double.
Now, off the bat, it looked like Wells might have hit one out. If you're USC, you almost might be more thankful to have the runner on base. In a rally brewing with Olmstead and Gabrielson due up. If there's any part of the order that could do some damage, this is it.
Johnny Olmstead, the next one. He's 1 for 3 today. First hit of the day for Wells.
And the hit streak grows to 9 games.
Go. Yep. A strike 1 count on Johnny Olmstead. Oh, and that one's going to hurt. The Newport Harbor kid really caught that one on a sensitive spot that was not protected by the shin pad. A vulnerable part.
Tended to by Paul Diaz, the athletic trainer.
Andy Stankiewicz in the picture too. I wonder if baseball players ever tempted to wear steel toe, something of a steel toe, like a construction worker would, protect those toesies down in front.
It would have to be removable, right? Because you couldn't run the base paths with that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of tough. Unless you had a little military background, you're used to running in army boots. So now he gets up to to find out painfully that the pitch count is 0-2. That's the tough part of it. And that is not that much of a surprise after his limping around there.
That's just a tough spot to be in if you're Olmstead. Obviously, he wants to stay in and finish the at-bat. Anyone who's going to come in that spot and inherit an 0-2 count is in a mess of trouble, whether it's him after a break with a bum foot, someone off the bench. Just not a great situation for USC. And now they'll look to Cole Gabrielson, who did hit a home run just a couple innings ago.
Tries to go back-to-back into deep center with one out. So there's the race back to second by Wells to tag up and try to make it a productive out. And a long throw by Guzman. Wow, that's a major league throw by Moises. Gabriel's in on a deep fly out to center. And now with two out, runner at third for Ethan Hedges. So Gabrielson, when he hit his home run in the sixth, that was really the last of the daylight. It was in the dusk period, and now it's full on night. Could only drive it out to center. Ball one on Hedges. Has struck out, singled, and walked. One of a few guys for USC that's on base twice in the game. Over 3 times. Hedges in the 6th spot in the dirt. Hinkle bounces it past Ehrman. And here comes Wells to score without a play. And USC gets the run. That was a valuable tag up at second base by Wells. A heads-up play. Turns the wild pitch into a run.
And those are the little differences in culture at USC that I think are noticeable from the last few seasons to this year, right? They're willing to take that chance at potentially having the third out be at third base, thinking that they can put themselves in position to steal a run.
Chopper up the middle. Maybe wouldn't have mattered, but with Hedges getting the base hit, his second today, and into center field.
Hedges is just having a nice night. He drew the one walk in the 6th, but other than that, hasn't hung around the plate very long. Has worked the count as much as he needs to, but generally speaking, has been pretty content to go up there swinging and has put the ball in play.
Galloway's not going to come up and take the at-bat. Nick Lopez. Lopez, more of the regular guy. His 39th game of the season. 10 doubles, 6 homers, 25 batted in, a .260 hitter. And here comes Jason Dietrich. He also Titans have a left-hander in the bullpen. I'd imagine that's JoJo Ingracia. It is. And JoJo's been the savior guy. Titans have been in a lot of tough situations. JoJo's been counted on a bunch. Multiple inning outings in the past week to win the game at CSUN on Sunday, won the game at Arizona State on Wednesday. And the Titans holding on here with the tying run coming to the plate and a guy that can hit a home run in Nick Lopez. He'd be hitting for Galloway here. And the Titans are going to take Hinkle out and bring in JoJo Ingracia. With 2 out in the Trojan 8th, 4-2 the Titans.
Bring us their blood.
How do we always get into this? Taste this!
Are you a new AT&T customer looking to upgrade your phone? You're trapped, locked into your contract for 3 years. And your phone is locked into their network too.
No 2-year upgrade for you, Jonathan.
But T-Mobile has a way out. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T locked phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Plus, next time you're ready for an upgrade a year earlier. You're free now, little one. So are you. Just so we're clear, I did trip on purpose for comedy.
Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
Welcome to the final push. It's playoffs time, and whatever happens next is going to be beautiful.
This is Juan Soto, a.k.a. Juan Diego and Juan Gone. He's got generational talent and signature flair, making him Juan in a million. Give us Juan Soto on Sunday Night Baseball.
Give us baseball at its best. Sunday Night Baseball. Sundays at 7, all season long on ESPN.
That is playoff hockey. Monday on ESPN.
That guy again, JoJo Ingracia, coming in for the Titans, another big spot. And can he get 4 outs today? Just last week at Arizona State, pitched the 8th, 9th, and 10th innings as Fullerton won in 11. Ryan Falk saved it for him. And JoJo is in for his 19th appearance. That leads the Titans. Now again, one more than Peyton Jones, who was in his 18th game tonight. And then Sunday at CSUN, with the Titan offense really not given a lot. Came in, picked up for Jones in the 8th inning. And USC is also going to bring in Connor Clift to pinch hit.
Little gamesmanship. Brought in a left-handed pinch hitter who was announced. And then Dietrich went to the left-hand pitcher. Now Stankiewicz makes a counter move.
Connor Clift is a .313 hitter, starting a little less than half their games. It's only his 2nd game off the bench. He starts 20 out of 21 this season. 3 homers, 11 batted in. JoJo came into the 8th inning on Sunday at Northridge, and the Titans rode him the last 3 1/3, 2 hits and no runs. He's a San Diego State transfer, did not get in many innings while he was with the Aztecs. But here with Fullerton, his last 3 outings, all 2 2/3 or longer. 2 2/3, 3 innings, and 3 1/3.
Every bullpen needs a reliable guy like him that can also eat a few innings. More than just a 1-inning guy, can get you out of a jam, but also can give you a second or, God forbid, a third if you need it.
1 in for the Trojans here in the 8th. And JoJo had a lot of success going changeup to right-hand hitters against Northridge. He picked up 4 strikeouts that way. All against right-hand hitters. The payoff pitch was always on a changeup. The out pitch. Hedges after a 2-out single at first. Connor holding him on. Tying run at the plate. 2-2. And a fastball is down for ball 3. Not many midweeks here. The first Wednesday of May. Hawaii, they don't play many midweeks anyway, but it's those couple weeks where they're here on the mainland to stay, and they played at Pepperdine today and lost. Over the top fastball, sprayed foul still. 3-2. Trojans trailing the Titans, out hitting them but trailing them. And JoJo Ingracia looking to make a big time pitch here. Hedges going on the last one. Outside, ball 4.
Really impressive composure by Clift off the bench. Comes on, falls behind 0-2, fights his way to a full count, and then fouls off the first 3-2 before drawing a walk. That's the kind of foundational plate appearance that you can build off, right? Like, they're trying to kickstart a 2-out rally, and that's going to go a long way towards putting Jackson in a spot where Ingracia is uncomfortable.
Ryan Jackson, number 8 man, 1 for 2. Single, fly out, and a walk. Tying run is on the bases for USC.
Remember, it was his error that accounted for the first run.
Juno missed with a fastball inside. JoJo against USC pitched in the 8th inning at USC in April, gave up 4 hits and 2 runs. A rare poor outing for Ingracia, and has a chance to save it. Jackson in the air to short left. Colby Wallace coming in, it all the way out to medium left, and that's that for USC. JoJo Ingracia walks the man, but gets Ryan Jackson, and the Titans keep their 4-2 lead in the 8th.